Just a shout out to all you musicians out there in the world, no matter what country you're from or what instrument you play or what style of music you play, even. I'd like to share an idea I've come up with a few years ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago or more. And I got to thinking, because I've been starting to learn the banjo and play the banjo a little more. And I've also, played guitar. I've got a ukulele. I'm wanting to start learning the harmonica. I've got the drums downstairs. I've got electric acoustic guitars. Um, a few other instruments I'm probably forgetting. But I also want to get more. But I'd like to kind of share with you this idea I've had. And I got to thinking, wouldn't it be kind of interesting if we all got together somehow, whether it was over, Zoom or video chats of some sort, whether it's on the messenger or whatever. And we actually, wouldn't it be kind of cool if people from around the world or even just around our country here in Canada, but around the world would be kind of cool, got together to write a couple of songs or rehearse together so that way we can kind of commingle and get to learn about each other, but also kind of learn from each other musically. And it'd be kind of interesting if we mix some of our musical interests and talents and rhythms and whatever. And perhaps, who knows, one of these days, maybe uh, a group of people of us around the world could perhaps start the first multicultural band that only rehearses, and makes CDs or music online from other countries, you know. And the cool thing about that is that with every, with each, area of the world, each country has their own styles of music, right? Like if you listened to music in England or Canada or North America, it would sound a lot different from music you might listen to, say, in China or Asia, or would be a lot different from what you might expect, say, in Africa or South America. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I love music from all around the world. What I'm saying is, it'd be kind of cool if musicians from around the world actually got together and made like some cool music together. Whether it's just jamming together online, or maybe even making a few songs together, or maybe being like, who knows, we might even make like a Guinness World Record of the first CD ever made multicultural online, or without ever meeting. And if it takes off from there, who knows, you might end up seeing us doing tours or whatever. But just a thought to throw out there. And if you have any thoughts you'd like to add, or if you think this is a crazy thought or idea, feel free to put her down in the comments. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm not saying it's the best idea out there, but it'd be kind of an interesting experiment. So just throwing that out there, and share it with some of your musical friends, because who knows where this video might end up, right? Like, I mean, I can only share it with so many people. So, I mean, share it around, and who knows, maybe one day, we'll actually start hearing real music again, because nowadays it's just all computerized and crap and rap and clout for attention and dissing everybody and trying to sound cool and cursing and swearing and not actually having any talent or rhythm or instruments in it. It's just music's not the same, you know what I'm saying? It's always been my opinion that some of the best music has come out between, honestly, the 60s and 80s, some stretching into the 90s, and, I can say country or bluegrass, maybe as early as 40s or 50s for sure. But, I mean, I'm just saying, like, ever since the 80s or some 90s, it hasn't been the same. And don't get me wrong, the odd decent song has come out since, say, the 90s, 2000s maybe, but like, not much compared to what we used to have, say, Guns N' Roses or Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd or The Who or The Guess Who or Led Zeppelin or, like, it's just not the same. So, like, why don't we get together musically and have a bit of fun? But hope you're all doing well and take care. I've been blabbering on long enough. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, there's two edits to this video. I've also learned to play baritone, but I don't have one, so like I couldn't play that if we were ever jamming. But secondly, on Facebook, if you are the musical type, I've started a group on Facebook called the Worldwide Musical Society. So if you are the musical type, whether you find this an interesting idea or not, feel free to check it out and or maybe you want to get into playing music, or maybe you want to learn to play music or show off what you've learned or share your interests in music or want to learn from someone else or teach someone else, etc. Or just talk to others about music. Everything's acceptable there if it's music based. So I mean, feel free to check it out. I hope you're all doing well. Take care.